My dad made a bet with me that I couldn't fill this cup in 30 minutes, but it only took me 3 seconds to get out of the bathroom and filled the cup completely. 2 days ago, Frank's girlfriend took him to the hospital. She had frozen her eggs and always wanted to be a mom, but her ex-husband was totally against it. Now she finally had her chance.
You kidding me? I would be honored to introduce my little Frankies to your littling.
Oh, Frank, thank you so much.
They went to the collection room,
Things to look at.
There will be some material in the restroom if you need it.
but Frank walked out in just 3 seconds.
That was quick.
He wasn't happy with the material inside. Better have some fresh Japanese movies. The nurse shut him down, so Frank had to ask his girlfriend to come in too. The test results came back fast. Only one living tadpole, and it barely moved. Frank couldn't believe it. Until the doctor showed him the video, Frank demanded a do-over, just because the collection room material sucked. He rushed home to find me, and made a bet with me.
You can't go in that bathroom right now and rub one out in under 3 minutes.
This was way too easy for me. I only needed 3 seconds to fill a cup. Frank quickly clutched the cup to his chest, then rushed off to the hospital. After the test results came back. This time the tadpoles were super active. They were practically jumping out of the petri dish. That's my boys right there. Sometime later, Frank went back to the hospital for another check. They successfully had kids. But then the doctor discovered something. There were actually 6 babies in there. The doctor only suggested keeping 3. They had no choice but to agree. But as soon as they got back, the woman changed her mind, wanted to give birth to all the kids. Frank had to go along with it, but not long after, the woman's ex-husband showed up. He found out about the pregnancy and wanted to take the woman away. The ex didn't think Frank could handle so many kids, but the woman still kicked him out. The ex had to leave for now.
Frank will be committed to my 6 babies, right?
Not a chance.
The woman felt totally threatened, but Frank was still hanging out at some homeless guy's place. He had to rush back home. But when Frank got home, the woman was ready to leave with her ex. Frank couldn't take care of the kids properly, and they would reduce it to 2 kids, raised together by both of them. The ex pulled out an agreement.
Usually there's some exchange of funds when rights are signed away.
How's 5K for your trouble?
I'd be a lot less trouble for 10.
Sometime later, the ex showed up again. That woman had already ditched him and ran off, only left behind 2 kids. He wanted to hand the kids over to Frank. Frank straight up told him the truth. The kids were actually mine.
What are mine?
That's when I found out the truth. Frank wanted to dump the kids on me, but that's illegal. Then he looked at the kids and came up with a brilliant idea.
Boy, they really are irresistible.